All right, well, that was not a good day for me on the betting board or on the predictions. I went 2 for 6, which leaves me at 57 for 76, 75% overall. I'm going to get into my picks for tomorrow. I'm a little bit more. I guess I was confident going into yesterday, but not a very good day. We'll see how I do tomorrow. Let's go through the games first. Ryan Searle D'Souza. That is a choke of all chokes by Ryan Searle. He played like garbage. D'Souza picked it up. He had a match start. But let's face facts here. Searle couldn't hit a broadside of a barn when all of a sudden the pressure came on him. There's a lot of concern with that performance. There's another person that we're going to be concerned about a little bit later, but Searle, that is bad. Jose D'Souza, I guess his strategy is to get down by a couple sets or be one set away and then all of a sudden just win the next 4. Or in the first round, get down 2, win the next 3. It's a strategy that ain't going to be very effective tomorrow. He ain't going to win doing that. You can't keep doing that. And then, of course, it's counting, firing at the wrong scores. It's ridiculous. But Ryan Searle, that I am very concerned for Ryan Searle post this tournament. That was a really, really bad performance. Down, again, losing 4-3. Danny Noppert, Alan Suter. Again, what is going on? Danny Noppert looked like he couldn't miss for the first 2 sets, and Suter couldn't hit. And then it just turned around. It's amazing what momentum in this game does. These breaks must come at the wrong time. If this game would have not had a break, Noppert wins this one 4-0. Walking away. The breaks really did hurt him here. Where I don't think the breaks hurt Searle and D'Souza. They were just both throwing garbage. But Noppert was on fire. And then just missed a couple doubles, and Suter came in, and there was no stopping the train once it got going. So Suter wins this one 4-2. And then Gary Anderson, Chris Dobie. Again, Anderson looks like he's going to win the first 2 sets and misses a double, and boom, and it's over. It is craziness. I would love to go back to see how many people won the first set and just derailed, because today was just derails. Win the first set, derailed. But, yeah, Searle won the first set, Noppert won the first set, Anderson won the first set, and they got destroyed. Dobie put on a performance. He said, Anderson said something, I don't give a flying. Good luck, Dobie, in the next round, because you're going to need it. Then Damon Hedda, Joe Cullen. This is the other one you got to be concerned about. Damon Hedda on the TV. He had a great performance, and then he did that. You cannot miss doubles. You just can't. You can't be 28% on doubles. You just can't do it. It ain't a strategy that's going to be effective. And Hedda on a TV, jeez, it's terrible. Joe Cullen has his number, eats him for lunch. Joe Cullen must see Damon Hedda in his bracket and just go, well, there's a win. It's just, now, on the floor, Damon Hedda kills Joe Cullen. But in TV, again, Hedda's walking away from this. He can say what he wants about having a good year. He had a terrible year on the TV and a great year on the floor. There's someone that he might want to have a chat with. His name is Ian White. It ain't going to go well. You have to win on the TV. That's where you get your ranking points. That's where you get your ranking money. Europeans will do a little bit for you. PDC, the floor tournaments do a little bit for you. But, man, just terrible performance. And got smoked. Woodshed, everything. Next game up. What a bloody game. MVG, Mensur Suljovic. I expected this to be a walk in the park. And if you told me that Michael Van Gerwen went through 108 average, and I saw my score of 4-0, I would say, yeah, I feel pretty good about it. No, 4-2, and it was like my favorite. Van Gerwen passes up a bowl, and then Mensur takes out the 1-6-1. That is fantastic. I'm telling you now, if Mensur wins that 3rd or the 6th set, Mensur wins the game. And he started off great, and then just had a really bad 3rd leg. And then once Michael Van Gerwen got in on that, it was over. But what a great game for Mensur. Really, really averaged 100. Just a fantastic game. Hanged with MVG, pushed him, and I think MVG is going to be better off for it. But What a great game, 4-3. In the next game, another great game. And another comeback. Schindler up 3-1. Schindler now has this little thing on him. It's not a little thing, it's a big thing. He gets leads, a.k.a. Rob Cross in the Grand Slam, and just can't finish the job. Now, granted, I think he had like a bull for a match start, but just can't finish. Now, Smith put a lot of pressure on him. A lot more pressure than Rob Cross did in the Grand Slam, but 3-1 up, you gotta be able to finish these games. You're throwing for the game. Gotta be able to put it down. And he just wasn't able to do it. I didn't think he played horrible. I don't think he played Grand Slam horrible. But he let Michael Smith in. And again, Michael Smith, these are the games. Put you over the line. You're down, you come back. Good test. And Michael Smith got across the line 4-3. All right, let's get into the games for tomorrow. Dirk van Dijvenbode like Ross Smith is your first game? I'm checking the rest of the games on this list. That's the first game of the afternoon. Not the first game of the night session, the first game of the afternoon session. It's the best game of the best game on the card tomorrow. And you've got it first thing. Bad scheduling by PDC. I mean, disgusting scheduling by PDC. This is going to be a beaut. There's going to be more 180s in this game than you can count. I'm swaying back and forth. I don't want to take the pick on the odds because I think it's going to be a very close game. And right now, I like Van Dijvenbode over Ross Smith a little bit more, but it's minus 150, and it's closer than that. You want to take a peek at Ross Smith. It's plus 120. It's not a bad bet. I'm going to take Dirk van Dijvenbode to win this one 4-3, but it's going to be a beaut classic. And then you're following that up with probably the worst game of the card, Cross against King. And not because Cross is a bad player. I think Cross is going to have a fantastic game against Dolby. And then possibly Cross Van Gerwen are going to be beauty games. But Cross King, 4-0 Cross. Not much to say here. King shouldn't have even got pad. The only reason King got through is because Danny Baggish beat Matt Campbell in the first round. I was hoping to see a Cross Campbell match here in my predictions, but and I think that would be in a better game. But Cross King, I think this is a no-brainer. It's 4-0 Cross. And let's face it, even if King does win a couple sets, he'll sweat himself out and tire himself out, and he won't be able to throw. Cross ain't going to stop. He's gonna get him. Dave Chisnell, Steve Bunting, your next game again. Okay, that's better than Dirk van Dijvenbode or Ross Smith. It'll be better than Cross King. I think I'll give a couple sets to Bunting, but Chisnell's just got too much scoring. I like Chisnell to win this one 4-2. Next, and then we get to the night session. Luke Humphries, Vincent van der Voort. Could be a good game. It's going to have some good speed to it. I just think Humphries has got too much class right now. I expect him to win 4-1. And then Gerwin Price, Jose de Souza. You get a 3-0 lead down to Gerwin Price, you ain't coming back. And I'm sorry, it's going to be a 3-0 lead, and then it's going to be a 4-0 win. I think Price is licking his chops for this one. It's a pretty easy skate for me to get to the quarterfinal, and now with Noppert out, I don't see anyone touching him until the semifinals. So I like Price to win this one 4-0. Next game up, Johnny Clayton, Josh Rock. Let me go to the stats. Johnny Clayton, World Grand Prix champion, Premier League champion. He's won more PDCs, European champ. He's won a couple of Europeans. And Josh Rock. And guess who the favorite is? Okay. Again, I saw someone say, oh, I'm eating my words. I'm not eating my words. Josh Rock could beat Johnny Clayton. Josh Rock, I said, could beat Nathan Aspinall. The only reason he beat Nathan Aspinall is because Nathan Aspinall couldn't hit a double. I don't think just to give you an example, Josh Rock's highest average is, 94? Mensah just lost with 100. There's a certain MVG that's going to take out anyone in this tournament. Josh Rock ain't going to be there. If Josh Rock wins this tournament, I will, I'll get on here and paint myself in or maybe wear a Montreal Canadian sweater or something. It ain't going to happen. I think Johnny Clayton, now he's lost to Josh Rock. He has. Josh Rock beat him. It's going to be a close game, but to put Josh Rock as a huge favorite in this game is crazy to me. I don't see it. I like Johnny Clayton to win this one. I'm going to take him to win it 4-2. So again, Dirk Van Dijvenbode, Ross Smith, the best game on the card. First game up, first thing in the morning. 4-3 Dirk Van Dijvenbode for me. Rob Cross, Mervyn King, 4-0 Rob Cross. 4-2 Chisnell over Bunting. Humphreys 4-1 over Vincent Vandervoort. And Gerwin Price into the quarterfinals with a 4-0 win over D'Souza. And Clayton. And by the way, who does Price get next? It's what, Clemens or Suter? Talk about an easy freaking ride to your semifinal. Much easier than the other ones are going to face, that's for sure. If you take a look at MVG, he had to take a Sulovic game that was crazy thrown at him. He's getting one of Dirk Van Dijvenbode or Ross Smith next. Then he's probably getting Rob Cross. Maybe he gets Josh Rock then next. Who knows? But it's a much different ride than Gerwin Price is going to get. Or if you take a look at Michael Smith, he had to take Martin Schindler. Now he's got Joe Cullen, then possibly Luke Humphreys. Gerwin Price has got to slide to the semifinal. A slide. And he's going to slide into D'Souza 4-0. And then I like Johnny Clayton to beat Josh Rock 4-2. My bet tomorrow, again, I'm getting the odds. I think Johnny Clayton's a better player than Josh Rock. I don't know, maybe just me. So I'm taking Johnny Clayton to win at 4-2, and I'm getting plus 120 odds. And I'm not doing a parlay. I'm just betting on that one for tomorrow. Okay, hope everyone enjoys the darts. Talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.